person that can be you. No, they can do what you can do. They may know what you know, but no one can be you. If you're having some technical issue, please let me know. You are the basis of your engagement with the world. So what is important is that your effectiveness, the effectiveness of your interaction with the world is largely determined by who you are. So the world therefore relates with you largely on the basis of who you are. So you must therefore be, first of all, enable yourself in order to be useful to yourself. So what are those enablement? They are quite, common. I mean, they are familiar. You need to build yourself in terms of skills education. You need to also take the care of the various dimensions of your well-being, your physical, mental dimension, social dimension, intellectual, and spiritual. So it is you need to be able to empower yourself in order to be able to accomplish the other component, other very important components of universal personal mission. That is, the components of being useful to your family and humanity and God. So let's quickly, because for the purpose of our discussion, let's focus on being useful to humanity. That is where you're going to make impact. This way you are going to make impact we are talking about. This way you are going to, build dreams that will be sustainable, and dreams that will make you to make impact on lives of men and women across in your community, your nation, and of course across the world. So you must, because the reality of human progress, whether you look at human progress in all dimensions of human existence, you see that the direction of human progress and well-being has always been determined by men and women with concerted effort to make a difference. Their effort could be at different scale, beginning from the community, nation, and the world. In history, we have, we have stories, we have personality who have made impact on the world. Gandhi and Mandela made impact on what happened, the progress that was made in India, especially during the struggle for their independence. Of course, we know what Mandela did in South Africa. If we come near home, many people are old enough will know that the impact Obafemi Awolowo, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, made, first of all, in the Western Nigeria and across the world. When you look at the religious space, Pastor Adeboye and others are making impact on the Christendom. And of course, even beyond that, people in one way or the other invented things that have changed the world. When you talked about antibiotics, penicillin, and all that. So, in my own area of business, there's a man called Professor Yunus, who actually, with a very simple art in his own place in his nation, Bangladesh, created a very innovative financial architecture that enables poor people to access financial services on a very sustainable basis. So these are people who have taken action, who have been clear about what impact they want to make make impact in their lives. And when we talk about impact, I think one definition of impact or one element of impact or is about empowerment, is about others. So about others. So therefore, I think that most of these people who have made impact locally and nationally and even beyond, they are simply just like you. So especially when we talk to the youth, we're saying that if you take the right step, if you clearly take the right steps, if you look at what we're going to discuss in terms of what are the imperatives to be able to make impact, it is possible you can do it. Because I bet these people were simply just like any other person. Just like any other person. And except probably with those who have some spiritual, mission. But, they were just like any other person. They were not different from you. Because this is the point, going back to the point I made earlier. In most cases, young people, they tend to not to really clearly appreciate and understand the power, the potential that in them to be able to change the world, whether in the business world or in the other areas. So they're just like any other person. In most cases, I will say that because of the fame that they eventually, get, we tend to ascribe some mystery to them. No, there is not. So, in other words, there is no special DNA for greatness, for impact. No, nobody has that special. So, because of that, it's going to be. But it's exactly what you clearly define at a particular point of your life to say, I want to make this impact. It took some time. It took a time that Nelson Mandela decided to make a strong commitment that my people will be free, and I will be ready to do whatever it takes to make it to come to pass. So, just like Jesus Christ clearly, reiterated his mission statement. So, most of these people have made commitment and they come up with that. So, therefore, the point here is that at a particular point in time, they identify, I think this is important, and they made firm commitment to a mission, or if you like, to a dream, to a dream, which often goes beyond. I think we need to note this. Most people that make huge impact, they make commitment to mission, to mandates that usually go beyond their personal and immediate benefits. Anyone that is consistently and so committed to personal gain or immediate gain can hardly make impact, hardly build a sustainable dream. Let's look at even a business. If you therefore, for instance, too early, you are committed to yourself, you are concerned about yourself, it is likely possible that you will eat or consume the seed of your greatness. So, even those in business, therefore, people make impact and change the world, who make impact and change the world are committed beyond making money. I have told people that yes, business is basically about trying to put resources of production or resources of provision of services together in order to, make some profit. But for you to build a dream, sustainable dream, for you to make huge impact, there must be an overriding purpose behind, beyond making money. That is quite clear. So I'm trying to look at how you can build dream, how you can build sustainable dream, and how those dreams can in fact lead to empowerment, and of course change the world. Given the fact that many have done it and that you can do it. So, having said that, having provided this background, I will quickly want to answer a question that people often ask. If eventually that I have decided at a particular point in time to say, this is my mission, and I have decided to be committed to a dream, and I want to make an impact on earth. What therefore will make it possible to realize those dreams? A big dream without realizing it is nothing more than just a wishful thinking. You have a dream, I give, for instance, very early in my life, when I was in the University of Benin, 77 to 81, beyond my academic work, to get my degree, I was so committed to what could be done to enhance the condition of living of the mass of the people at the bottom end of the society. I joined a student organization, and in fact, in my last year, I was the president of that organization. And we were organizing symposia, we were organizing seminar, we organized public lecture, to sensitize the students. Those who then will consider that we eventually be the leading lights, or if you like, the elites of this nation, that we eventually to sensitize them on the need to come up with what ways to enhance the condition of living of the ordinary people. If you like, you call them the poor. And this, my conviction, was premised on the fact that when you want to assess the level of meaningful development, I think underline the meaningful development of any society, you need to consider the standard of living or the condition of living of the mass of the people at the bottom end of that society. So red hot. Yeah. So you need to consider what is the condition of the people there. It is possible that few people could have jets, private jets and all that. Possible that few people can live in fantastic estates and all that. It's possible that few people can afford whatever. But that's to consider that society to be developed, the mass of the people, the condition at the end of the people who are poor will determine the level of development of that society. That for me was my commitment. And so, and therefore, when I left the university, it determined where I was going to work. And when I worked there for some time, I knew eventually that I needed to go back and see what can be done. So when you want to build a dream, then it must be anchored on certain principles. It must be anchored on commitment that goes beyond yourself to be able to do something big. Even in business, people say that those who have been very successful in big businesses, top billionaires, obviously what they take from themselves compared to what the society benefit in the form of payment of salaries, job, and tasks to the government and all that, obviously is little. So great dream, great impact comes from going beyond yourself. So let's look at what I will end that. Look at 4 success imperatives to be able to be successful in your business, in your career, in whatever. The first is integrity. Integrity is nothing more than doing the right thing even when no one is watching. So that is exactly what it is. I think it's a common thing we do know, but it is something that is so common that is also becoming very scarce. Every successive years, the commodity that is integrity is getting scarce in Nigeria, our society, but does not take it away. So integrity can therefore be described, apart from those definitions. Is integrity, a man of a woman of integrity, is he or she whose behavior matches his or her belief, is with what he does. Is a person private life, a person whose practice matches what is preaching. And in a very common English expression, is he who walks his talk, his or her talk. So when we talked about integrity is extremely important, I would demonstrate very, very seductive or attractive to cut corners. If you cut corners, you obviously benefit. There's no doubt about that. But if you cut corners and benefit, that benefit is simply a 100-meter dash. So, but an enduring dream, building sustainable dream and success is a marathon. It's a marathon. So it's only integrity that can take you, along that road. Important. But generally, there are a few areas that we simply just take it not an issue any longer. A simple issue as somebody being in Abuja, I said, I'm in Lagos, for instance. For many years, I have been interviewing people, young people, for job. And the first thing they're going to tell you is that I'm 28 years old. By the time you probe further and you ask them, give me your school cert result. Obviously, he passed his school cert at the age of 9. So if you put things together, the person is not less than 35. And we just take it as what it is. So in many ways, we breach the principle or the practice of integrity. But mind you, I strongly believe that even in an environment of compromises, of corruption, of dishonesty, it is still right to do it right if you want to build a sustainable dream. So the benefits of integrity are so many. But the two things I think integrity does is the fact that integrity opens doors for you. Integrity is a very loud and sweet echo that goes before you and opens doors for you. So you may not, because what I have come to see in Nigeria, even those people that tend to be compromised and do other things, they have huge admiration for integrity. I used to give this example, and it is true. You are a director in the Ministry of Works. You have about 5 contractors that you have been relating with. And out of the 5 contractors, 4 have been giving you bribe, and then you were giving them jobs. So everything is okay. But eventually one day, your brother from anywhere in America said, I want to build a magnificent project in Benin City. And please, I want you to select a contractor that can do it well for me, for him. You obviously will not choose out of the 4 contractors, but you go and look for the one that you did not even give job for. You are looking for him not because you love him. You are looking for him because of his integrity. Integrity can open doors you. It's of building your sustainable dream. You need only of sustainable success. You do not need to offend certain people before they move against. The fact that you are successful becomes motivation for them to move against you. It's only integrity that can defend. So when you want to empower, you want to build dreams, then you must stand on integrity. You may lose on a short term, but on a long term, which is sustainable, integrity will open door for you continuously, and integrity will continue to defend you. Then the second imperative is diligence. Just look at all those successful, extremely successful people. One of the common traits they have is the fact that they diligent, they are, whether in profession, whether in entertainment, whether in business, whether in sports, whether in academics, diligence is important. Since simply being able to, have focus, work with little distraction. So learning, wisdom, talents can help you, but without diligence, application of these attributes, your success, you will not be able to build a sustainable success. So it is often said that talents will only promise, merely promises. But diligence delivers. I think I'm having some. Are you still with me? I have about 10 minutes. I've been told I have 10 minutes. Okay. It is almost so. Just look at it that diligence is extremely very important. Diligence is hard work. Diligence is consistent work. Diligence is focus and commitment. And diligence is beating all distraction and obstacle. So it is important to, if you want to be successful in business or whatever, diligence is extremely important. Then I will go to the third one, which is the self-control. If you like, self-discipline. It's clearly that it is one of the major enabler of success in life, self-control. So if you look at it, people who have, in one way or the other, excel, build sustainable businesses or dreams, they tend to have very clear self-control. Discipline, work ethics, discipline, harvesting their financial resources, and of course, they put forward immediate gratification. So many people have lost their march towards greatness. Samson did that. There was a guy that ought to have become, who was almost set to become the president of France. And in New York, he derailed just because of lack of discipline. So discipline, self-discipline, self-control is extremely important to do. So we need to ensure that take effort to regulate yourself. This self-discipline is the regulation of self by self, in order to be able to pursue your goal. So discipline is extremely important. Self-discipline is important to build your dream. Then I will finally want to look at the last one. I call it faith in God. If I were to do a summary, I call them the four success factors for building sustainable dream. And that is integrity, diligence, self-control or self-discipline, and faith in God, or faith in whatever you believe in. Faith for most Christians is no longer, the definition is no longer, it's very clear in Hebrews 11:1, which clearly tells you what faith is all about. It's nothing more than, substance of things, that you hope for. And most important thing is evidence of things not seen. So faith is very central to success. It's extremely important to success, because it's about, first of all, trust and belief, in God. It's about commitment and devotion. It's about hope and expectation, and it's about acceptance of mystery. So if you now let's quickly look at the faith and success. Faith plays a very crucial role in personal success. When you look at it from psychological point of view, motivational point of view, and resilience, because you need resilience to be able to build, to make impact. Faith is simply needed, to be able to do this. While success is often attributed to hard work, intelligence, opportunity, faith, whether in religion, spiritual, or whatever, can be the unseen driver behind most achievement. It gives you that it is possible. Most things that make people outstanding is being able to, first of all, take steps to do what tends to be too big, and it takes faith to be able to address that. It takes faith to be able to accomplish what you have started, because it takes faith to overcome turbulence. Every road to greatness, every road to building sustainable dream is littered with storm, with storm and all that. So it takes faith for you to overcome those storms. So overcoming failure, for me, is the true meaning of success. Overcoming failure is the true meaning of success. And to overcome failure challenges, to become successful, you need faith in confidence in decision making and confidence in addressing those challenges that are there. So just by way, because my time, just by way of summary, sort of summary, is the fact that everybody would desire to be successful. You want to be great, but you need to be very clear about what your mission is in life and commit to a dream, especially very early. Commit to those dreams, and so that in the evening you look back and you don't regret, because evening of our life, that is old age, is a period, the phase of accountability. Accounting, taking stock about what has happened. And to be able to make impact beyond yourself, you need to be diligent. Integrity is extremely important because it opens mighty doors for you. Personal discipline and control will shut out all distractions for you to be able to achieve your goal. And of course, you need faith in God to be able to take bold and audacious decisions. You need faith in God to be able to ride the storm of life. With this, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you. Thank you so much. Maybe I will take some questions. Oh, I forgot that my camera was off. Okay, you can see I'm talking from Lagos, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. Can we put our hands together one more time? Thank you so much. We are grateful, sir. Right about now, we want to entertain questions, and I'll be calling on the individuals to come ask their question. Then we'll take them together. So if you have questions, please indicate. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to give you numbers. Please raise your hand if you have questions. Number 1, number 2, number 3. All right. From here, anyone, any question from here? All right. We'll take the 3 questions for now. So please come forward. Number 1, come forward. After number 1, we take number 2, then number 3. So please.
Sir, thank you very much for the lecture. You talked about faith and diligence, and also accountability. Some of us has been into business for some time, like as I am from my locality, which is Wonde local government area, where I do my timber business. And I've been able to provide employment for some teamy youth, but at this time around, we're not looking for partnership for accountability to be able to partner with some organizations so that we can buy Star Diesel and be able to take our business to another level whereby we'll be able to continue with what we are doing. Now, I don't know if there is any way you can come in that, and I hope you'll be able to provide the good answers to my question. Thank you, sir.
All right. Sir, I want to confirm if you can hear those questions, sir. Media team, please come. Please just hold on. We are reconnecting. We're trying to reconnect, but before then, an opportunity just came for those that will be willing, and I'll be giving that out shortly. Stay tuned. All right, while we're doing that, I've been told to give opportunity to two persons who are convinced and sure that they can pitch here today, and it will be selected. So if you are sure and you are convinced, okay, one, come. And is he back now? All right. So we want to ballot. So just come. We'll ballot. Come, just come. I will write your name and we'll pick. So just come, very fast. I believe this session you've learned from the first session, and you can give us something that, because we have financiers here today. So I'm going to write your name and we'll pick, because we just need 2 to 3 persons. All right.
Let's him have there's a plain
Paper. I'll tell you what to do. You've done before, though. I've given you. All right. So please write your name. Write your name. Just write your name. And maybe you can write your business name too. Your full name now, full name. So we're just going to pick, then you have the opportunity. So I'm going to call someone from there. You just come and you pick. Anyone you pick, then the person pitches. Then I'll call from here to, okay, why not? Just write your name. If you are done, give it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Please come and help us pick one. And please come, sir. Come and help us pick one. Yes. Just pick anyone. Just pick one. Don't open. Just pick one. Anyone. Okay, please come and help us pick one more. Anyone, just pick anyone. It's open balloting. It's not open. Thank you. Please, you can open it. Then once I call your name, just come forward. Then you have the opportunity to vote. Maris Agugu. Maris. The second person, Royal Enofe. And the last person, Osasun Samuel. Where's Samuel? Let's do one more so that we can balance. We have two. What if I do this and it's a woman again? All right. I wanted to add one more man. Okay. So, Sir Innocent, please come. Please come. Thank you. Is she still here? No. Okay. Thank you so much. Please, just thank you. You have just 2 minutes to pitch your dream. Convince the entire crowd.
Okay.
Your time starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Maris Agogo. I'm a student of Auchi Polytechnic. I study public administration. I am a hairstylist and a makeup artist. So I have passion in beauty, to enhance people because our appearance matters a lot. What we do matters a lot. This passion is bettered not just to make money, but to impart my generation. So, for my hair making, I have no a store, but I work from home. I've been on this business for a year plus. Aside the expenses of the business, my yearly income is 800,000 naira after the expenses, of which I've been saving. My dream is to have a fashion home. And that fashion home, because with what I've learned, female often feel they can't do something to be impactful. Mine is to impart a whole lot of persons, and I have passion for barbing. When I went for service, I told them that I can barb. They questioned my accountability and the ability to do so. So they asked us to go to a Mami market, of which somebody said if I can handle a clipper, that he will give me 5,000 naira. And 5,000 naira. So to God be the glory, I handled the clipper and barb to their greatest surprise, and the person doubled it to 10,000 naira. So in that space, I imparted a whole lot of persons. So currently, I made inquiries on how I can go for the upgrading on barbing, which is one of my dreams. So it's to open a beauty salon and to encourage a whole lot of persons. They can do better of their dream. If I can have 1 or 2 skills of being a makeup artist and hairstylist, and I'm good at it, I can make money out of it. Why not others having 1 skills? So this is my dream, to have a beauty home, to impart a whole lot of generations, especially the females. They can do better than I if they feed their focus and stop their distractions. Because when we are best in what we do, it will make us to know people that matter society. So what I need is mentorship so I can achieve my dream. Thank you.
Please clap for her. All right, we want to quickly connect back. We'll take the questions, then we'll appeal to our chairman to also listen to your pitching. So we're going to appeal to him, but we want to go into the question session now. So please just sit around so that immediately you can. Thank you. So, sir, we are back. the first speaker, we want him to take the question again. So, can you hear us, sir? All right, thank you, sir. So take your question again.
Okay. Praise God. My name is Osazua Omorogeva. I'm from Uwonde local government area. That is also where I do my business, which is timber business. Over the years, I've been doing it. By the special grace of God, able to create employment for some teeming youth. But as it is now, we need a partnership to go to leverage our business, take it to the next level, which is to have our own Star Diesel. Because the Lorry Owners Association, they no longer give us, supply us logs as it used to be. That means over the time, if they keep the pace which they are, we that are still upcoming might fade out. So I know you talked about trust, accountability, and integrity, which we had in our utmost trust in our organization. I'm appealing, I don't know if LAPO can come in and be of help to us in my local government area where I do this logs business, which is Uwonde, to be able to provide for us one Star Diesel in order for us to continue. Thank you, sir.
All right. So, sir, we'll take the 3 questions so that you can just answer them together. So we have number 2 now.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please hold on.
Hello.
He can hear us.
No, no, no.
We can't hear you, sir.
Can't hear you, sir. I should go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
I should go ahead. Okay.
All right. While the media team is trying to set up, let's have the second person.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Royal Inofe. Please permit me to read my pitch from my phone. Okay. Good day, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. My name is Royal Inofe. By God's grace, I'm the CEO of Ayaba Naturals. Ayaba Naturals is a brand built on the belief that every woman's hair is a crown, uniquely beautiful and worthy of celebration. We are on a mission to empower women to love, nurture, and rock their natural hair with confidence. In a world where first impressions matter and tells a compelling story of who a person is, we believe that a woman's hair is that asset that gives her off as powerful, resilient, and in charge, depending upon how she presents it. Extensions and add-ons are a great beauty enhancer, but the confidence and grace exuded by a woman deeply in love with her natural hair is unmatched. We are passionate about helping women unlock the full potential of their hair and unleash their inner strength through education, guidance, and high-quality products. To this end, Ayaba Naturals offer excellent hair care services and products that works like magic. We are currently in partnership with one of the best hair care brands in Africa, and we'll soon have our own homegrown all-natural ingredient hair product in the coming future. At Ayaba Naturals, we are not just growing hair, we are growing self-love, self-acceptance, and a community of women who dare to be themselves unapologetically. So what my brand is all about is teaching and educating every woman out there to love their natural hair. Like I said in my pitch, attachments, weave-ons, wigs, and all of that are beautiful. I'm not trying to say that we should do away with all of that, but what I believe personally is that one of a woman's most valuable assets is her hair. And if she can pour all her love and strength into grooming and growing that hair, she will be able to do just anything. A research was done in 2022, and the result of that research shows that women are exposed to numbers of diseases, including cancers, as a result of the usage of relaxers. If I ask some women in this room currently, how often do you use relaxers? They will be able to tell you, okay, some will tell you, I use it 2 times in a year, 3 times in a year. But a study has shown that a woman is exposed to these deadly diseases by 1.5% with the usage of relaxers. So what have I done to ensure that people get to know of this, that an awareness is created about this, and people derail from this path? I have a business and I have registered it. This is the shirt I'm putting on, Ayaba Naturals. And I also have a salon. But currently I'm partnering with one of the best in hair care brands in Africa. The name of the product brand is Maracruz Organics. And I'm currently at the bronze level. That bronze level means that I'll buy products worth 200,000 naira, and they will give me with a discount of 20%. But I'm looking to level up, because I believe that if I put in more money and more energy into selling this product, I will also have the passion to reach out to more women. Presently, I have it in plan to visit schools and educate and sensitize children there about the harms of using relaxers. So what I'm here for today is to seek for support in order for me to further enhance my business and be able to get more products from this brand that I'm sure their hair care products work like magic. So that is all I'm here for today. This dream of mine might not be the most captivating or most applaudable in the room, but believe me, it is one that is filled with passion and enthusiasm. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma.
All right, one question before you go. You want to level from 200 to what?
Okay. The level I'm currently on, like I said, is the bronze level. So I want to go up to gold level. And for me to order for that gold level, I need 1 million naira.
Thank you. Please appreciate.
Good day, everyone. Osasu Samuel is my name. I'm into Korea services. Osasu Samuel. I'm into Korea services. That logistic work. So we do deliver parcel to people. So what I do currently, I hire a public vehicle to deliver. So by so doing, it work will not be easy for me. We spend a lot in making this work happen. So what I'm here for, I'm just here to ask for assistance so that the work can be easy for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So we have Osasu Samuel, Maris, Agugu, and Royal Enofe. I want us to pick one more before I now hand over to the judges. Okay, your will be special. Let's have one more. Let's have one more. Please come. Yes, Auntie, come. Just come and pick one. No, the lady behind. Yes. Just come. Come and pick. Just pick anyone. The one you pick. Thank you. Praise. Onwusa. Praise. All right, praise be fast. Let's see if you can. All right.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. And I want to also appreciate everyone for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, sirs, for everything. Okay, my name is Praise Onwusa. I'm into graphic designing. Like, graphic design is a broad aspect. We do frame and frameless. We also design POS banners. We do creative works too. And we do monogram work, like writing of your names on a t-shirt and doing other designs too. We also do POS banners. We do a lot. We do church flyers, marriage bags, wedding books. And also we do, in fact, that I say is a broad aspect. We deal on different aspects of it. So I want to just seek for mentorship also. And what I just need a laptop, because I had a laptop before for my design, but it got bad, and since then things have really been slow in business. So that is what I just need. Thank you.
Laptop. How much is the laptop?
Okay, to get a good laptop from, what type? Okay, there are different brands, but one I want to see, and from 250,000 naira upward.
Thank you. So I'll hand over to you, please. You can go. I've been asked to allow him. He has started. He needs to complete his own pitching. So we just do every other thing. Okay. Thank you. So please come. You want them to project? Do you have it? His projection? Natural hair, delivery, laptop. And beauty. I would have loved you to caption it in a word, like fashion school, beauty home. So try and do that. Unisex, fashion, great line. Unisex, fashion, great line. Are you ready now?
Good day, everyone. My name is Stephen, and I've already presented here before. So before I started, hundreds of millions to go abroad and study abroad. And I was about to pursue it, give my all into everything. I mean, I was doing well in school, I was academically gifted, and a scholarship came. And my visa was denied. And I have multiple certifications to my name. I finished a certification in IBM technology about AI engineering and the rest, like last week. And this year alone, I have 2 certifications from trainings. I've also gone to a company. That is my dream. My company is going to bring forth solutions to this nation. Even if people are not ready to the grace of God, I'm going to do it myself. Every single sector that needs help, I'm going to deal with it. So firstly, the first 2 sectors that God told me to deal with are education and one other one, agriculture. So education, why? Because the problem with this country is the root. The way our young people think, if the people that I push it towards have a consumer mentality, then it's all for nothing. I'll just make money and die like every other person. So God said education first. So when I landed my first client, my client told me that, oh, this product is lovely, is to master AI engineering from scratch. I have a 15-phase plan where I'm currently in phase 0. I finished yesterday night, I finished a 4-hour course on the penultimate stage of that phase 0 to show that I'm already currently pursuing these phases. And I've multiple times the certifications that I come back from school, mommy is like, why are you so lean? I'm sending you money, why are you not eating? Because I use it to purchase the certifications that I need for my dream. So I continue pushing and I continue striving to achieve these things. The second product that God inspired me to do it is agriculture, because people are suffering, people are hungry. So God inspired me to build a project for fish. And I took it to a competition, a pitching competition in 100 level. Competing with final year students, I already had products. My product came top 5. And the reason why my product came top 5, ask, why is this guy why is he qualified? Why do you deserve anything that you are asking for? You can go back to my school. My track record precedes me. I built a product in SS3. A teacher came to me, told me that they had a competition, and they said that they needed an innovative product by the next day. And over the night, with PVC pipes, copper wires, and some things, I built a product, and I went to that competition, and I won 6 awards and first place. And when I went to the nationals, I improved the product and built some other things. And by the grace of God, the leading of my teachers, and the grace of the Holy Spirit, I presented there and I won the award for best in the use of technology. So if you ask me, why are you so confident? It's because I can show you my track record. I have products that I've built. I have a mind of Christ and I have built products. So what do I need moving forward? Sorry, next slide. Down. What I need right now is training, because I do not have the capacity to actually set up the kind of company that can change this country. I am still inexperienced, I am still young, and I still need to grow. Mentorship, I came here looking for mentorship, and by the grace of God, I have acquired mentorship in, sorry, I didn't really get his name, but he was the one that preached earlier. And I came here also looking for collaborations, and I've met some people. So for collaborations, and I'm looking to work with them. The last thing now I need on my list is training. Sorry, please, the next slide with the, no, this is the 15-phase plan. So I'm currently on phase 1. It's a lot more detailed than this, but to put everything in one slide, I just summarized it. So the first phase has to do with developer operations. That's learning the back end, what happens behind the scenes. If I want to build from scratch, I need to understand everything fundamentally. And I just finished like 75% of it now, and what's remaining is a 6-hour course to move to the next phase. So I'm already pursuing it. And if you go further, sorry, next slide. Next slide. Next slide. The one that has, this is a graph showing how important my company is going to be, because artificial intelligence, the US alone in 2024 invested $109 billion into artificial intelligence. So what I'm saying is not a market that is going to run dry in 2 years or 3 years. In fact, it's going to keep on growing. So by the time I'm fully trained, I will be positioned at the right place at the right time to fully leverage these opportunities. And if you go to the next slide, this next one, sorry. Nope, last one, yeah, this is it. So this is what I needed. I've gotten mentorship. I also need spiritual mentorship. And in terms of physical funding, I need funding for Coursera, because Coursera has a lot of good courses. Coursera was where I completed the IBM technology courses on artificial intelligence. Coursera costs $20 a month. So in a year, that's about $480. Then Google Cloud, I registered on Google Cloud and completed a certification there. So I have 2 certifications from Google Cloud already. But I want to become a member so that I can get access to deeper courses there. And that costs about $299 a year. And the last thing I need is an AI coding tool. This tool, I've used it to build some of the projects that I've already used before. But recently they increased their pricing, so I can no longer afford it. But I don't need it now. I need it 6 months down the line. So that costs about $20 a month. So in 6 months' time, that's the remaining 6 months of the year, that's $120. So in total, that's $649 that I need for this training. And I plan to continue pursuing whether I get the money or not. And I pray to God, because I trust in God that the money is going to come and I'm going to build myself up. Why? Because I am committed. I have a mindset that I am going to change this country, whether the devil likes it or not, and I am going to pursue, because my mind is fixed on something. And as long as my mind is fixed on that thing, God is going to give to me what I desire, because I am doing it for my Father. So if you are really willing to invest in this vessel, you are really willing, you can see the potential, the fire behind my eyes. I'm willing to do business with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, we hand over to...
Praise God. First, I want to commend this last dream picture for your elaborate exposition on this vision of yours. I commend you for that. I was trying to find area of deficiency, honestly. I honestly have to say the truth. I cannot yet pinpoint anything. But before we come to yours, let's start from the very beginning, from those persons who have. I guess at this point we can do a review from beginning. How many? Okay. Maris, the hairstylist. Your presentation was convincing, and we applaud you for that. We heard you said that you make an average of 800,000 per annum. Am I right? Good. Per month or per annum? Per year, right? Good. As revenue. Well, we have guidelines on how we will do our recommendation to the convener. As we all know, no emotions and no preference, no sentiment. we are not clear as per what you want us to do for you. Specific request was not established. Although you have made us know that you have the experience and you've also made some groundbreaking moves before. To that, I would say you've done well, but request not clearly established. For the other, there may not be time for clarity now because of time factor. When we need you, we'll call on you. Do you have anything to say before we move to the next person?
Just in continuation. Okay. Just comment.
Hallelujah. For Ayaba's natural hair presentation, well, you did quite impressive. You established your idea that you already buy from a partner who supplies you, and your vision is to one day produce your own product. And I think that is what the country needs now. People who are producers and not consumers. Replacing import with export. So we are looking for what will benefit not just yourself, but what will also benefit the nation's GDP in the long run. So for that aspiration, we'll say your request should fly. That's our recommendation. Added to that, you also have established a high feasibility of your idea because you are already in the business and you also having some fund, you will level up to a good standard with your partner. Our recommendation is that Ayaba Natural Hair has good potential for success. For Osasu Samuel, the courier service man, all we have heard from him is that he requested for support. The nature of support was not specific, and the value it will have to the society is not also established. Hence, we'll say more days ahead. And for Prince Owosa, the graphic designer, is seeking for mentorship and also for a laptop that may cost 250,000 naira. Quite well, he told us what he's doing, but he has not been able to establish why he has not been able to establish a vision to us. It's just a mere graphic designing that he needs laptop to support himself. Well, I leave that to the discretion of the convener to choose, but for now, we'll skip above that. Why the last man, who is Steve Aguele, we've been advised to see his case as special. Anyway, we'll commend him for his his prowess in presentation. I have this to say about him. You know, this is a Christian body. Our pastor convened this program. So we have been taught to always hear God before we do anything. And he established that fact clear that God told him by way of divine direction to go ahead. Divine direction wise, he has a God's backing. That means even without our support, he's aimed to fly higher. And he has the passion, it's obvious. He has the brilliance, and he has the idea, and the experience is also there because he said he has learned from an experience in school where his projection failed because the product was not well packaged. And now he knows better next time what not to do. And lastly, his request is well defined. He said he needs training and mentorship, and he needs funding for Coursera and other courses that may cost him $649 US, which by conversion, it will be 973,000 naira approximately. So this, I say he's highly recommended for assistance. And by my own judgment, I say Ayaba's natural hair should be considered as well, along with him. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm in line with the first judge. We have looked at all the presentation, and we highly commend every of the persons that came out to pitch. But you know, we still have to make a standard recommendation, and as he has said, the last person is a special one, and thankfully enough, he has been able to get 2 out of his request already. So it's the last one, we'll just leave that at. And the person we recommended, that is the Harbour Hair, yes. One of the things that we still need to mention why that was recommended is because of the impact. We are looking at natural against synthetic products. And also, you know, using synthetic product has its own health issues and all that. And also the idea of being a producer. We want to change the narrative of the country. So those are the 2 distinct things that we actually put into consideration before we took that decision to highly recommend the Harbour product for assistance. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so the judges are leaving. How much are you giving them? All right, thank you very much. So though I didn't listen so much, I like the confidence of the lady that spoke about the hair. In fact, I was listening to her. You can't hear me? All right, I was listening to her. I love that confidence. She knows exactly what she's saying and exactly what she wants to do. And that was the challenge we had with most of these people, most of the people that presented today. First, if you don't own what you want to do, if you don't own it, nobody else will be interested. So 2 things. Don't just try. You know, people try to be emotional, to buy into with sentiment. It's good, it's part of it. But if you stay there, you won't get anything. So don't just get into people's heart, get to their head. Because I hope we have learned. I hope we are learning. A lot has been said. And I thank God we did not just have people that pitched not too good. We also have at least 2 persons that I saw that have done very good pitch. So for that, for your hair product, I'm going to support that with 100,000 from Rehoboth Dreams Empowerment Initiative. And for Stephen, I'm going to work with him. I'm going to ensure we get partners that will bring that dream to life. Okay? So let's put our hands together for him. If we notice, since morning, there's one person you can't ignore in this room. Am I right? All right? So be that person. When you get into a room, make sure there's something that stands you out. Understand your unique selling value and sell yourself at every opportunity. If you ask him how many people have taken his phone number here today now, and how many contacts he has gotten here today. So that's what opportunities like this provide for us. So let's take advantage of it. Let's take advantage of our being together. After now, we're going to have a community. For those that are not part of it, we're going to introduce you, and we want to make that community vibrant. Okay, we also need volunteers. You want to volunteer to be part of managing the community. Okay, we have communities presently on WhatsApp, or want to go to other social media and then build it, you know, in a website. So you want to be part of volunteering for that community, please, you can indicate, and let Emmanuel, so you can meet him and let him know. We also mentioned earlier about the cooperative. If you want to join the cooperative, don't wait. Don't wait, because we are launching out. And after now, you heard what it takes to come in. After now, you can't come in like that. So the share capital to come in is 25,000, and the savings and all that is still, but we're changing that from next month. So if you can key in now to that cooperative, I assure you, you are going to be part of something big. So key in now. Meet Mr. Alex for more information so that you can key in. Before we close now, we have someone that has flown all the way from Abuja this afternoon. She missed her flight yesterday. She came in from Senegal yesterday. She missed her flight. The flight couldn't come. But I've been on her since yesterday, even since morning. Flight delays, but God did not want us to miss at least having her here. She's someone that is worth hearing. She's my own personal coach. Okay? She's my own personal coach. So when I say someone is my personal coach, you should know what I'm saying. This lady has helped to give clarity to me and so many others. You need to hear her talk. She's going to talk for just 10-15 minutes before we wrap up, and then we have our Dream Builder app launch, just after her, and we'll be wrapping all of this by 4, latest 4:20. We are out of here, okay? But for everybody that stays till the end, there is a surprise for you. So if you stay, there is a surprise for you. So without much ado, let's welcome Dr. Shola Okunpolo. She's just straight from the airport.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Please, I must apologize, please. I left Senegal yesterday, got to Lagos. I was very certain that I was going to enter Benin yesterday, and I was talking to Pastor Glory, and somehow Airpeace says no flight out. I had to get a flight out of Lagos to Abuja thinking I could meet early morning flight. I was even trying to get another airline. But we're here. Did we have a good time today? Did we? Can we clap for Pastor Glory, please? And I'll tell you why we should. We don't have things like this happen in this part of the world. Yes or no? We don't have it. Somebody brings people together and say, let me share with you. But what I want to talk about this evening, as I sat down there, I already heard talk about earlier, but it just dawned on me that everybody seated here, we have dreams. This is the 9th month of the year, right? How many of us have achieved the things that we set out for this year? How many? What we wrote in January, the dreams, the aspirations, the plans, how many of us has achieved? Let's start with 80%. 80% of what you said you were going to do this year. Okay, what about 40%? 30%? So let me tell you why there's a struggle between what we want to become and what we eventually become. And I'll tell that with 2 stories. Very often I travel, and in one of my trips, I met a man on the flight from, not Benin, from Abuja to somewhere, I think in Cameroon, I can't remember now. The name of the man is something M. Shell. He has one of the biggest real estate companies in Abuja. And in the course of our talking, I asked him how old this company was. And I need us to listen to what I'm saying now with the ears of our minds. I asked him, say, how long have your business been? He said, for 7 years. In 7 years, you've grown this business from this to this? Yes. In fact, he said he went to Abuja as a corps member, as a corper, 7 years ago. And I became curious because 7 years, it's a very rapid growth with real estate estates across Abuja, showed me the brochure, and I was interested. But he said 3 things that we should take away from this meeting. And usually when you have forums like this, we all come to such forums expecting somebody to give you an envelope, you want funding. I heard them talking about pitching. The truth of the matter is that you don't actually need money to do business. That's the truth. The one thing that you need to do business is yourself. A lot of us believe you need capital. I can tell you for free that people who have capital to do business and don't have the things I'm going to mention now, that man has, they don't do well in business. The first thing you need to take you from where you are now to where you want to be is clarity. And that we don't have in this part of the world. I told somebody today, I said, if you put a northerner, a westerner, and a Niger Delta person, let's start from ground zero. The person from the north will do better. You know why? Clarity. Clarity. I know what I want. And I'll say it again, that more often than not, where you are and where you want to be, that gap doesn't look nice. It comes with integrity. That's what Architect Emshel told me. You have to have integrity. We don't have integrity in this part of the world. There's so much for quick wins. So much. You want to get it now, now, now. If Dangote told you how many years it took him to get to where he is, we don't have integrity. Number two, we don't have patience. No patience. So somebody entrusts you with something very, very quickly. You want to become twice as rich as that person. That's not how you grow. In fact, I say it every time, even though I'm not from this part. What you hear a lot of us young people say is that the person no get sense. Has it not occurred to us that that person will not get sense? Look for that person in 30 years' time. He's still in business. He's still doing well. And you that has sense, you're out of business. Integrity. Can we say integrity? That's the first thing you need. And that's what the man told me. When you say yes, let it be yes. When somebody entrusts something with you, the person is not the fool to entrust that thing with you. You are the fool to display distrust on that person. Integrity. I've seen businesses grow from nothing to something on the altar of what? On the altar of what? Integrity. Integrity. It's key. Look at the average Igbo person, the average Igbo man. You think they do business and do well on capital? No! They do business on integrity. The Igbo man goes to China, tells the Chinese man, I'm going to send money to you over a period of time. They build trust and he sticks with that trust. I used to be a banker for many years, and there's a man who does good business in this town. I don't want to mention his name. At the time, he brought Kia Motors into Benin. I know for a fact that it is when he sold those, they will give him cars. True story. They will give him cars. You said? Yes, that's when they will pay money into the company of the Chinese company that gives him vehicles. Integrity. You can pitch all you want. If you don't have integrity, you won't grow. Number two, direction. Direction. Where do you want to go? You cannot live your life and your business on anywhere belle face. That's what we do here. You pray, and you think that God is going to come from heaven and just give you an answer. No, that's not how it works. It has to be clear direction. Where am I going to? The third one is service. And that is not going to sound very nice to a lot of people. You cannot, this may offend some of us, if your father's name cannot open a door, the only thing that you have is service. Now, many of us used to say, oh, I wish I have money. Are we Christians in this hall? How did Elisha get the double portion of Elijah's anointing? How? I want to hear how. But there's a caveat. Elisha's service is what we call sacrificial service. Not service on Elisha's terms. Service on Elijah's terms. There's a difference, man of God. Pastor Glory, there's a difference. The service on your terms is the one that you do that is convenient for you. The service on the terms of the person you're serving, that's sacrificial service. In my banking days, I used to hear people say, I beg, I no fit come go die. And we say it a lot in this part. I'm saying this because I'm from this part now by marriage. And I see so much left on the table by way of opportunities. Because we are not a serving people. We don't know how to serve. And because we don't know how to serve, we are not available for opportunities. We don't know how to serve. If you go to the West, I think on Monday or so, or Tuesday, till yesterday, several people were called to the bar. And on Tuesday next week, people are going to rise to the position of senior advocates as lawyers. Now let me shock you. We have had consistently, people from the West have more senior advocates than from these parts. It's not because they are smarter. The average Yoruba man cannot even speak English. Yes or no? You are hearing half. There's no V. What has made the average Yoruba man a lot more successful than us here, even though we are smarter, is service. It's service. It's service. If you tell a young, and I'm talking to the young people here now, that I came into Edo State as a copper, and I'll call myself a success story, and I've done nothing else other than to know how to serve. If I'm your staff, believe me, I'm sold on to you. There's no way you can serve sacrificially and you will not be rewarded. I can tell you for free. If you are looking for proof of service, this is it. We must stop looking for immediate gratification. The word of how much you go give me must die. If you don't kill that word, you will. I'm telling you, if your father's name, write it down. If you like, do 31 days fast. If you don't know how to serve, and not just church service, where you work. If you don't know how to serve, you are going nowhere. Because there are levels of blessings you are going to get, sir. It is on recommendation. I know him. Give it to him. Nobody validates recommended help. If I say, follow me, I know him. It is expected that I've done my homework. Am I making any sense? I've said integrity. What have I said again today? Clarity. Patience. Service. Sacrificial service. Sacrificial service. And I'll paint a picture of sacrificial service. Many of us, we're going to enter another level of prayer again towards the January again, or towards the end of the year. Let me tell you the secret about it. Every time you pray to God and you ask God, he answers. But let me tell you where the problem is. There are no people that you have served that is going to give your answer to deliver to you. It's as simple as that. So when they think about you, there's nobody who God can say, can I check his heart? Do you have any feeling about this person? It's absent because we don't know how to serve. Everything has to be monetized. Help me carry my, you find me smartino. You find me smartino. You have eaten your tomorrow today on account of greed. And I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility. The last thing you must do, you must learn to be grateful. What did I say? Gratitude. Gratitude. We also don't know how to do it. When somebody, I'm Yoruba by tribe, although I'm now Edo, and it is an offense for you not to say thank you for a particular favor at least 5 times. So, if you gave me this bottled water, yeah, I will say, Eshe, today, right? When I see you tomorrow, Eshe, ano. When I see him, I will say, Eba mi dupe lowo won o. Are you seeing what I'm saying? When I see him in a year's time, Eshe ojo o. There's no way. There's no way tomorrow. If this man has water, he will not call me again. So, you see what I'm saying, that you don't actually need money? Is it making sense to you now? It's not money. I came into Benin City with 0 naira, 0 kobo. You don't need money. But let me tell you what we do in this part. After saying thank you, I beg na God. I beg na God. Yeah, what do you do? Yeah, I beg you. What do you do? Do you know how many people, how many doors have opened for me, sir? On thank you. Just thank you. Oh, thank you so much for that day, sir. I'm so grateful. Thank you. If not for you, even my customers as a banker, thank you so much. The next day, madam, I have 500 million. Come and take. Thank you. It's a universal currency. It opens doors even for your children. Can we learn to say thank you? So those who have come to pitch here today, for example, what you are going to get by way of pitching is a seed. But the real growth, I'm telling you, when all of my colleagues, maybe were going for vacation, maybe there was promotion, you will see me. All the guys I knew were part. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I could even get my husband to call. Tomorrow, when they are going to, who will they call? Who will they give? Say, go and call that lady. I didn't have to prostitute. I didn't have to beg. I have integrity, clarity, patience, understood service. And what's the last one? What's the last one? What's the last one? And gratitude is not just to say thank you. It's not just to say thank you. Yes, as married women, your husband owes you care. But thank you is magical. Thank you. Thank you. It costs nothing. It costs nothing. Even you, as you're here now, if I tell you thank you over time, how do you feel about me? We are made in the image and likeness of God, correct? So if I say thank you today, tomorrow I say thank you, can you simulate what your mindset will look like about me next time? Thank you for thanking me. Thank you again. Have we made sense? Have we? Have we made sense? Because even if I give you a check of 500 million, I tell you the truth. If you don't have all of this, that money will evaporate like fuel. As we leave this gathering, go back. Clarity, service. Stop vilifying those who God has put in your life. Stop reducing them on naira and kobo. I still don't speak Edo language, and yet I do business in Edo State. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not that person that you will give pure water and I will tell you. The way recently somebody gave me crayfish. I called her, thank you. I was dancing. Can I afford crayfish? Maybe it's worth maybe 20K. The thank you I said, thank you so much. Ah, this crayfish too sweet, oh. Tomorrow, what will she do? Yoruba say, "Eni tó bá dúpẹ́ oore àná." It's magic. Can we stand up, please? We are going to take some pledge. Because I tell you, I'm vested in this city. This land must be profitable. The people who are in Lagos, who are in Abuja, they are not get sense rituals. Are we together? Put your hand on your chest and say after me, I call your real name, oh. Not the one where you give yourself, oh. I, Shola Okunpolo, am the change I want to see. The success of this city will come from my bowel. In my time, Benin City will excel. I receive the grace to serve. I receive the grace. I receive the grace of clarity. I receive the grace of gratitude. So help me God. Thank you very much.
Celebrate her, celebrate her. Thank you so much. We are grateful. Please have your seat. Shortly, we'll be rounding up this conference, but importantly, we want to do something to our guest speaker, talking about Dr. Shola Okpolo, and I will invite the convener to do this. We are presenting an award to her, award of recognition. Please put your hands together as we welcome the convener to come and present this award. Please, Dr. Shola, let's have you celebrate Dr. Shola. She's coming. All right.
All right. The Dream Ambassador Award is not just because we want to present another award. When we started, we saw people that have blazed the trail. It doesn't need to be one big thing that you have done. But look at people that do things for the right reasons with the right heart. And Dr. Shola is one person, if any, that qualifies for that. I knew her back, we worked together in the bank. And one thing you can't take from this lady is her passion. I mean, she's passionate to a fault in anything she does. All right, we left the bank about the same year, yeah. And I followed her trajectory, and she's one person that, just like Proverbs 4:18, her path has continued to shine. And she doesn't just shine, she's the light that lights up others. I sincerely want to appreciate you. This is not the first time I've called her. Anytime we call her, she will come. The last year's edition of Live Your Dream, she doesn't call. I want to say something, and this is important. Last year's edition was an online edition. And I reached out to some of my friends, and I said, be part of the speakers. These were people that I know that matter, that they have substance to give. Every one of them, it was because of relationship. Everyone because of relationship. All because of relationship. No one took anything from me. I want us to take a lesson from this. But one of them, I called him, please come and do this for me. This is somebody that I've done things for before. And he told me, he said, okay, yes, you do it, but he needs to go to a studio, and he needs 100,000 to just go to a studio. I was like, it's my program, don't worry, don't need. He said, no, that he must go to a studio that is for his professionalism, that he cannot just appear anyhow. And I was like, for me, I didn't see it, it didn't make sense to me. I don't know if you understand. That you need to go to, if you want 100,000, tell me to give you 100,000 to come for my program, for my event. And I thought it was a joke. And I was like, you just do this. Do you know what? In that same event, Dr. Shola is standing here. She used phone light to teach from her car in the night. I thought somebody would clap. Please, you need to understand things. You need to understand. Now, there are two people. One said, I need to know, I need to go to a studio, pay studio 100,000 so that they can put everything away for me. This lady was inside her car in the night. She was somewhere, she was driving, she had to park. I don't know the dangerous place she was. She parked. There was no light. She used torchlight, phone light to record. And it was impactful. Everybody is still asking me for that lady that spoke. Meanwhile, now I'm saying this to make you understand why we are doing this. It's not because of, don't just do things. 2 years ago, one thing God has helped me with is to maintain relationship. I am able to. I'm just able to. She said something now. Simple thank you. You don't know how far it will go. We should learn relationship management. My friend Dr. Stephen came to Benin 2 years ago, and he was in a program, he was talking, and he said the only reason why he will come to Benin is because of friendship. I didn't pay him to come. He has grown. He used to come to Benin those days. But now he has grown. But for him to still come, it is friend. And he told them the power of friendship. So I want us to learn that. I want us to not just think, when in relationship, don't just think of what you gain. What are you giving? This lady has never asked me for anything. She flew down here. She's here today. There was no discussion of honorarium. There was no discussion of what I will give her. The person that spoke earlier today, I told him yesterday, Shesomokaro. Were we blessed by his sessions? Were we blessed? When did I tell him? Yesterday. Because we had some other people planned in mind, and I saw that the way it was going, some people may not come, and I decided, okay, just yesterday, I told him, and see what he did. Now we need to understand why whatever you are looking out for, you be that thing first. Be it. So I want you to live here with a changed mind. If you don't gain anything, we have said, Dr. Egamuso talked about integrity, Dr. Shola talked about integrity. Be that person that somebody can look to and say, I trust you. In your business, as a banker, I was doing a business of suit. How did I start? I went to buy suit for my wedding. And while we were discussing, the guy said, I can supply suit. I told him, I can supply suit for you. He said, are you sure? And Igbo man, he started giving me suit. I'll be in Benin. Sometimes it will be hundreds of thousands. But I will always pay back. I had to leave Lagos and come to Benin just to come and see and know me, know where I am. Dr. Shah, want to thank you. And so this award of recognition presented to Dr. Shola Akunkpolod, developmental expert, as a distinguished Dream Ambassador on this 26th September 2025 at Live Your Dream 10th anniversary celebration of Rehoboth Dreams Empowerment Initiative. Thank you all so much. We're wrapping up now. We just have one thing to do in the next few minutes, and we are done. I've always had this mind to have a platform that brings people together and provide resources for them. And only recently, someone introduced me to the idea of why not have an app. And we decided we're going to develop an app. And we're still in the process of developing it. And so in the next few minutes, I'm going to call on Jane. Are we ready? We're almost ready? Okay. I'm going to call on Jane to just give us just a little demo, just to tell us about it. Now, it's important because when they share with me the opportunities that AI have created, I'm having a talk now with Stephen, and they're already developing something. And that's what you should be doing. While you are here now, don't just sit down. I've said it over and over again. The next person may be the breakthrough you have been waiting for. I just mentioned some of the friends I have today that are connections I have. They were from 10 years ago, some from 20 years ago, and we still remain. It was just from simple things we did together. Maybe we met somewhere and we're able to develop. But what I said earlier is very important. In a relationship, don't always think about what to get. Think about what am I giving? What am I giving back? We're just giving Dr. Shola an award now. I've seen her be getting awards. She'll be getting awards. Okay? But doctor, this award is a special one. Because it's not just conferring an award on you, it's conferring responsibility on you, because we are going to be calling on you as a Dream Ambassador. Okay, let's put our hands together for her. She's ready. All right, so Dr. Okunkpolod is going to be one of our mentors all right, that is going to on that app. Let's put our hands together. Now, can you see somebody like that on the street to mentor you? No. Can you get access to such a person? Just Google Shola Akunkpolo so that you know who we're talking about. But now you are sitting in the same room with her. But not just that, you have access to a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experience. Okay? If she tells you how much they pay her for a session, this person is sitting, how much they pay her for a session. Okay? I have paid. Okay? I didn't pay what others pay. But Dr. Shola told me that, come, you need to pay. If you don't pay anything, you won't value it. And the truth is, when I paid, I had to come for class. I had to pay attention. Because if you don't pay, you won't pay attention. And it marked a change in my life. Okay? But these are the things we are going to be providing for you, free, as it were. And they have said before, there's no free lunch anywhere. Even in Freetown, nothing is free. Okay? I understand that a lot of persons may have come here looking for empowerment. And what they understand by empowerment is that somebody will give them money. But have we been empowered today? Has somebody been empowered today? Come on, let's get some energy. Okay, I understand we're hungry. Have we been empowered at all? Now listen, it's not because we have it. Millions have gone into this project just this day. Millions, some good millions have gone in. You can't imagine the budget for this event. You just came and sat down. But while we were planning for it, we did not have the budget. But because God sent me, He always makes a way for me. While we were worshiping God 2 days ago, something happened. God spoke to me. He said, don't limit me. Stop limiting me. Because He told me I had in mind to do that worship program, but I was like, I'll do this. I was trying to limit and say no. I held on till just 2 days or 3 days when I got the nudge and said, you must do this, and not do it. And when I did it, because of the short time, we did not invite enough people. So when I went there, I felt, we didn't invite enough people. But the thing now took a dimension. God came down powerfully. And the Holy Ghost spoke to me. What if you have planned this thing well? You have used faith and invited more people. More people would have been blessed. So you have limited me. And He said, don't be afraid of resources. He said, I am the source of every resources. In fact, He said, every resource has a source. And even the source has a source. And so God said, I am the source of every resources. So don't ever allow money. I heard too much money. Everybody looking for money. Money should not be what you should be looking for. No. There are things, there are assets that are more valuable than money, which we should look for. One of them is the right network. Just having the right people, getting the right knowledge. These are significant things. But everybody is running and looking for money. But most importantly, get connected to the source. God said, I am the source of all resources. Get connected to that source that never runs dry. But then it doesn't end there. God is the source, there is resource, but you need resourcefulness. Okay? Are they ready now? Let them do and come up, please. We need to wrap up. But let me say this. This is very key. Resourcefulness is not about having the resource, but how do you manage, how do you use it? It's just like you have Ludo, two people are playing Ludo. They have the same resource. Maybe somebody scores 6-2. But the way we use his 6-2 is not the other way the other person will use his own 6-2. So you use your resources well. There's no end to resources. but because God is the source. But how you use the resources matter. One time I was talking with God and I realized that most of the time God has given us, his children, abilities. But we are not using it. But unbelievers are using the same principles and it's working for them. So what happens? It's like a slave in a house that knows how to drive the master's car. The master has a son. The son is 21 years old, but he just sluggish around. He doesn't know how to drive car. So when the master wants to send somebody to go and buy something, who will he give car? He'll give to the slave. So you see the slave driving, and the slave has become a big man. And scripture is being fulfilled. Masters are walking, while slaves are riding. We are the ones that have the resource, but we are not able to be resourceful to use it. This is a call to wake up and use what God has put in you. I'd like everyone to rise to our feet. We're going to pray. First of all, you can't be limiting God. The only time we see resource dry is when our capacity dries. He told the woman, what do you have in your hand? He said, what do you have in your house? I have vessels. Go and bring all the vessels. As soon as the vessel finished, the oil stopped to flow. You're going to pray for yourself. Lord, let my oil not stop. Increase my capacity. My capacity for resourcefulness. My capacity to handle responsibility. Lord, increase my capacity. Lord, make me resourceful. Lord, make me a tool in your hand in this end time. Make me one that you can use and be proud of. Lord, no unbeliever will take my place. Nobody will take my place. Make me a tool in your hand. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Lord, give me faith. Give me faith. Give me faith. Listen to me, you need faith. Faith so that you don't limit God. The Bible says they limited God. They limited their God by their unbelief. Lord, give me faith so that I will not limit you. Pray that prayer. This is a serious prayer. Don't go without praying it. Lord, give me faith in my heart so that I will not limit you by my small thinking. So that I will not limit you by my small capacity. Lord, give me faith to do impossible things. Lord, give me faith to take nations for you. Give me faith to go global. Not to hide in a corner. You have put too much in me. I refuse to be a waster of resources. Lord, give me faith to take bold step. Lord, give me faith to go beyond my comfort zone. Lord, I receive faith. I receive help in Jesus' mighty name. You are blessed. You are blessed. You are going from here to experience God in a new way. You are entering a new level from this place. And I decree over everyone here, you have waited till this last time, till this last moment. Men will wait for you. Opportunities will wait for you. Opportunities you have lost, I see you reclaiming them. Your destiny will speak. You will matter in this world. In the name of Jesus Christ. You are blessed. In Jesus' name. Praise the Lord. All right. All right. So everybody, we are going to have a group photograph. So the app demo, we may not be able to do it now because of time. So we may need to send it to you. Okay. But for everyone that is still here till now, please put down your name. Please want the information of everyone that stayed till now, because we are going to have first access to that app. I thought you would clap now. All right? Because you have stayed, I told you there's a surprise. You will not go unrewarded. All right. So let's come together and have group photograph.
Everyone just come. We'll be having Dr. Shola snap with us. Pastor, please come. Then let's have the convener too. Then let's have everyone just find a place to stand. You can arrange us, please. Make sure you show in this picture. All right. So, capture, let's see. So you can come forward now. Okay.
Okay. Some climb the podium.
Please, please go up. You can climb. Exactly. Some of us can climb, please. Huh? Please just shift a bit ahead. All right. All right. Make sure you show. You can go up. You can go up. Correct. Yeah. What do we say? Level up. I hope I'm not blocking. I must not block. They don't block you.
Level up.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, they will now see I'm praying.
Just watch. They know what they are doing. They want to zoom out. We are not done. We are not done, please. We are not done, no. We are not done, please. We are not done, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please make sure you write your name and your phone number. Let's have your WhatsApp number so that we can add you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Watch out the platform, all of those platforms. Let me have all the group leaders. Volunteers, please wait behind. Make sure you write your very, very important, very important. We are the leaders of the group we had in the morning. We are the leaders. You can get other papers. Get another paper. The crowd here shouldn't be too much. Yes. If we can get any paper, let's write. Okay. So, let's get, we can write here. We can write here. Don't let's crowd here. Let's write here. Come. There's another one there. What's your name?
I am here to say, because it's all because of you. Everybody lift your voice and say, you are.